before I start, the anti-cheater is behaving in a highlighting way, making Joe Blue highlight that he's the hero, the anti-cheater hero. And he's using Rampage logo still, you know, the 1997 game where monsters are attacking the city and huge monsters are attacking the city with these guys in the foreground. Like why? Also, the clown is not a cheater, and Batman per se is not special. It's not even Batman because he got some sort of stick or something like a katana. So I think these are what, Fortnite characters? No idea. And what's the white and orange moon gonna do? If it's yin and yang, it's gonna be white and black. Like, dude. Notice how it's flashing back and forth, highlighting specifically that. Not that he's Joe Blue, not his logo, who he is, but the anti-cheater.
Right, okay, so it is the 22nd of February.
Congratulations, you can name the date. Very poorly by looking at it still.
It's a day after I put in a report for Locked J for this
Congratulations.
comment here. And it's a day later, and he
Okay. I do believe that Steam moderators are having a lot of reports to look into, a lot of comments to look into. They are not focusing on you alone.
he's still not banned. So far,
Still not banned. That is what, page 5. Would you look at that? I'm still not banned.
Steam support is already showing double standards where
No, they're not.
I'll be banned for calling people a cheater, but when
Yes, you will, because that's an inflammatory comment.
people call me a cheater
I'm not.
or call me names, Steam
I'm not.
support doesn't ban them, even when you.
They should not call. They should not ban people for giving information. Now, why is it only information? I still suspect that he himself, Joe Blue, cheats and expects that everyone else cheats because of that. Thief believes everyone steals. Cheater believes everyone cheats. He himself cheats. Cheater believes and expects that everyone else cheats. Everyone cheats. I am only responding to risk this, informing him that the old expression, thief believes everyone steals, also can be applied to cheaters. Absolutely nothing else. Ristis is informing people that he's talking about Joe Blue.
You've put a report in, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see if this guy's been banned yet or not.
They are still having more to do than just watching you.
Okay, and because I haven't
Oh, yeah, and you are not that important, Joe.
actually shown that has been reported, we'll just report it again.
So you're gonna do a mass report then? Nice.
Um, uh, banned yet?
I'm not gonna be banned.
Slap that report in there. Boom. There we go. And let's find this guy. So this guy's calling me a troll. So let's
Because you are.
just slap a report in for Jordi Bruni for calling me a troll. Um, so okay, it is now the 23rd. It's another day later, and
It's now the 25th, 2 days further. I'm not banned. Brune is not banned.
Locked J is still not banned. Neither is Jordi Brune
And we're not gonna be, Joe.
58. But Steam has come in and blocked the thread
Yes, because of your behavior.
as it's developed into non-productive arguments. I mean,
Exactly. That is also why you got banned from the forum to begin with, because you turned it into a non-productive, non-constructive way of doing things. They even gave you the response for it, the reason why you got banned. And the funny part is, where was it? Not that one. Here. Here he is informed exactly that his comment, yeah, that is indeed a violation. Isn't it on this one here? The content will not be restored. As I mentioned, your feedback about this does matter to us and will be included as we calibrate. The content will not be restored, so I am making this ticket closed. Exactly. I'm sorry that the content has been removed, blah, 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 whatnot. Like, he's showing that Steam is informing him that they are upholding the terms of service, and he's acting like a crybaby about it. Joe Blue thinks he's above the terms of service on an hour-long video, and then he's making a follow-up crying about it even more. But the best part about it is, this is the hour-long video. This is the follow-up right now. It has happened before. This is not the first time. This is 2 months ago. Another wrongful ban issued by Steam support. No, Joe, it was not wrongful because you actually broke the terms of service. And what did you say?
I think I'm just gonna support. I'm gonna make a video about it. Support on. But this player supposed to go down with Ryan against being.
I will see if I can find it. Here we are. Joe Blue says that X4-N is Captain Chitaria. What's that called? A connection between him and Captain America. And then says, cheaters assemble. Multiple game bans on record. He is directly calling X4-N a cheater, saying he's the captains of all cheaters, calling cheaters to assemble. And Joe Blue is responding like this.
And all I did was make a joke based on what I think, right, that he's got multiple bans on record. It sounds like,
based on what you think is right, like your thinking is not factual, Joe. Not whatsoever. But let's hear it again.
based on when all I did was make a joke.
Yeah. So you can come with jokes, but others are not allowed to come with informatory comments. Okay. Do you see the double standard? You can come with jokes, but we're not allowed to come with information. It's the same thing. The exact same thing. You want me to be banned for it, but you don't want to be banned for it yourself. It's the very same thing, Joe. It's a double standard fallacy you're performing here, yet again.
Later and developed into not devolve into non-productive arguments if you actually banned the people who were derailing the thread and being argumentative.
Okay, so ban the people derailing the thread. I went a little back to see what page he was on, because this here, what he's complaining about, that we, me and Jordy, are derailing the thread, happens on page 5. So if anything prior to that, which would derail the thread by his side, is happening, is a double standard fallacy again. So others should be banned for derailing the thread, but if Joe Blue does it prior, he should not be banned for derailing the thread. Fine, it's not the ban he got from that forum, but I will show you. Here, he is insulting Joe Pro and saying that Joe Pro is not thinking logically and statistically because Joe Blue, Captain Blue, says people are forcing him to the desktop. Like, sure, if he should be whining, then that there should be why Joe Blue is whining. Further, here Captain Morgan is giving a reasonable example for what can happen on his own perspective in a similar situation. And Joe Blue is saying, no, it's not the same, it's not the same. And then, like, giving a paragraph or an example for why it also could happen. Literally. But, okay. Here he is insulting Holknest. Directly insulting Holknest. Lucky timing and technical problem with your computer, maybe. Joe Blue is upscaling and then downscaling the computer using NVIDIA Shadowplay to record. And then he doesn't appeal to statistical improbabilities. So it's more probable, more likely that someone directly took over his computer that found his IP in a match of Hunt Showdown amongst 12 people, 10 people. The cheater and the cheater's companion are not counted, so 10 people. Found Joe Blue amongst the proximity people and forced him to to open a link on the computer so the cheater could take over the Joe Blue's computer. That is the most likely thing for Joe Blue. Not just fat fingering, not sticky keys, not unverified files on Steam or anything. Like, how can that make any sense? So here he is intentionally posting inflammatory comments. Right now we are only on page 2. So yeah, that was 3 comments prior to what he's crying about in his video. Here he is intentionally saying that what he's doing here is not logical. Listen to people. The man's just trying to get clout for his like 400 views per video YouTube channel. Why bother with this with his clown show? Can I see the post is up there? That is on the exact same page. Yes. Okay, cool. It's actually not far above. Well, next. How does that prove it forces people to desktop? I will pause and read this one here. How does that prove it forces people to desktop? Explain there. The issue is reported. If it's happening by someone else, an outside force. But Joe Blue does not accept that. People saying I'm wrong isn't calling me out. No, people proving you are wrong is calling you out. You just refuse to read it. That's called invincible ignorance fallacy. They just appeal to consensus fallacy. You appeal to ignorance fallacy. You appeal to invincible ignorance fallacy also. What do I mean by that? You say, because you have no other proof of it, that your evidence then must be the only reason why. And then we have the invincible ignorance fallacy. This is the refusal to accept a well-proven argument for one of many reasons related to stubbornness, Joe. You don't want people to prove you wrong, so you stubbornly just refuse it. One way or another, saying that it's an appeal to consensus fallacy, blah, 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 whatnot. you don't listen to anyone who is disagreeing with you whatsoever. This here is on page 3. So again, you are insulting Doogie Ko. Doogie Ko is also not banned. Then here we have you. I will pause to read. For example, here he says no one has proven server issue. Cause your game to go to the desktop. But Joe saying he was forced to the desktop does not prove someone, an actual person or program, forced him to the desktop either. So he has not added any evidence for it either. It's just his words. It's a trust me, bro. Again, appeal to ignorance, because there is no other evidence for it from his perspective. It's then the only possible solution. When others are giving him reasons, when others are giving him solutions to why, he's ignoring it. Invincible ignorance fallacy. He's refusing to listen to the other arguments. Here he is intentionally provoking, rudely provoking, Kempson. And that's only on page 3. Now, I think you get the point. Joe Blue was on page 5, whining about me and Jordy Brune, provoking him. But on page 2 and 3, he's provoking so many others. Double standard fallacy. When people does it to him, it's the end of the world. When he does it to people, it's allowed. Like, that was bright. He's doing it over and over and over again. That's also my entire channel. Joe Blue is allowed to cheat, others are not. Like, my entire channel proves Joe is not the anti-hero, the anti-cheater. He's not a hero. He's not acting in good faith whatsoever. And I will get into this one here, but I need to find the specific moments. I think it was down here roughly. Or no, it might actually be, yeah, it's this one here. Where I will make another video, but I will combine these two videos here. And he is purely a crybaby. Like, it's not, they are 9 days between, and he is acting like a crybaby. And proving himself wrong. Just saying that too. He is proving himself wrong. So look forward to it. That's what I can do better, and because I can, and I have literally just shown you why.